What's up, guys? We're here with Ryan Santos from NBA Live 15, and we're here at the EA Sports exhibition here at W Hotel in New York City. How you doing today, Ryan?
I'm good, thanks. How are you guys?
Awesome. So if you could just let us know a little bit, getting going here, what we're looking forward to in the new game as far as, what's new, what's hot, and just let us know.
Sure, yeah. So, really big jump from NBA Live 14 to 15. It's really a brand new game. We worked on a lot of the core things like gameplay and visuals. Those were our key areas of focus, really refactoring all of gameplay, everything from the offensive shooting, mechanics, dunks, dribbling, passing, to defense, allowing you to get in front of your man with adjustment steps and just jostle him and body him, make defense fun, blocking as well. Transition game, making that feel fluid and responsive, so you're not interrupting the flow of the game. So I think responsiveness and fluidity are the two big things around gameplay, and then visuals. Is a huge overhaul of visuals. We redid the whole character from scratch, top to bottom. So we scan, essentially 2/3 of the league with our, head scanning rig for unparalleled likeness. We scan the jerseys, the shoes, the accessories. We got their tattoos right, also their behavior, so animation with signature moves, signature dribbles, signature, shots to get that personality to come through on the court. One of the big things I want to mention in gameplay is real-time physics. So first time in a basketball game where there's real-time physics as you make contact with somebody taking the ball to the rack. So, if you go to, hammer one on a big man, you may get, blocked, and he'll hit you with his body and your arm won't go through him. He'll hit and collide, just like it would in real life. So what it presents is more organic play at the rim, where it doesn't feel canned, it doesn't feel the same every time you go. So those are the big things. Also with onboarding, we wanted to make sure that players understood how to play the game and be successful. So Damian Lillard takes you through a series of drills to teach you the basics and get you ready for a 5-on-5 experience. So we understand, sometimes controls are hard in the games, or you're not used to playing our game. We made it really easy and made a focus on our players to allow them to be successful and teach them how to play.
That's great. So you mentioned Lillard, and he's on the cover, obviously. So can you just tell us a little bit about what goes behind becoming the cover boy of a game like this? Whether that's fan input or selection selected by you guys or what?
In our case with Live, Damian worked with us last year, so we got a sense of his personality, his work ethic. We really believed in the same values that he approaches the game with. So him being under-recruited player to being Rookie of the Year to basically becoming a superstar, hitting that game-winning shot against Houston in Game 6. We thought he was the perfect sort of guy to represent our brand, and we love working with Damian. He was just a really nice dude, hard worker, and again represents sort of the same ideals and values that we do, especially as a competitor in the game.
Awesome. So you mentioned the physics, the new physics in the game. If you could just mention a couple of specific things that the next-gen consoles are bringing to, like the NBA-style games, just like the biggest differences that we'll see.
Yeah. I think a lot of it will be, visual fidelity. So if you look at the player visuals, the lighting, we're really just scratching the surface still on these consoles, but I mean, they're getting so realistic now. You take a step back and it looks like a real broadcast. So I think visually, the power of these systems can really make the games look that much more realistic. In terms of, what it can do with the physics engine, we have more computing power to, at real time, compute real physics and contact as the game goes on. So, that's something that would have been, harder to do on the previous console, especially with all the updated graphics and things like that. Online connectivity is also a big thing. So, we have a lot of features where we can update the rosters on the fly. So Synergy Sports, they analyze data with the league, they scout all the teams, they track roster movement, injuries, trades, things like that. We take that data, stream it into our servers, and boom, it's in your game as soon as you boot up. So your game is being consistently updated based on player stats, tendencies, ratings. We can update gameplay tuning, we can update visuals. So if a guy gets a haircut, he breaks his nose and has a mask like he did last year, like LeBron, we're able to do that in the game and be really agile and react to the big stories in the NBA.
That's really awesome. So if you had one game that you had to win the game, you probably play this more than anybody out there. You had to win, life or death scenario. Who are you taking and why?
Oh, geez, that's a tough one. There's so many superstars in the league, but I mean, with Damian last year, he was pretty clutch. He was proven to be clutch, so I take Damian.
That's great. You might as well roll with the cover athlete. I mean, he's out there for a reason. All right. So just if you could give, have you guys had any player feedback specifically? Has that factored at all into your plans going forward?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we when we meet with some of the athletes like Damian, we'll show him the game, get his thoughts. Any feedback there, we can always apply it to the game. As we're scanning players throughout the season, sometimes we'll show them the game. They'll get a peek at it, give us some feedback or even some insight, like, hey, have you thought about this or you thought about that? So we're always open to getting feedback from the players because, they know the game the best, and so we're just trying to recreate what they do on the court.
Well, very cool. We appreciate your time, and good luck with the game. It looks great. For more content like this, stay tuned to Shacknews.com.